Nice and bright and sunny this morning. Iris are still blooming like crazy. Mr. Rufus is running around the yard eating grass. And I am headed out to the truck. Henry got the truck back from the repair shop yesterday and did a trial run to see if the air conditioner was going to work. And so far, so good. So now what I need to do is I need to assess the truck. Hi, Rufus. No going crazy. We're working on anxiety with him in terms of not wanting to be left. And one of the tricks is, Mommy says, now you have to be good, okay? Sit. Yeah. And then we get a treat. But you can't squeak and you can't make big noises because Mom's going to be right here at the back of the truck. And you can see her. You can see her from the back of the truck. See? So it's not a need to go crazy, right? Yeah. Yeah, Mom's going to be right over here at the truck. Not going anywhere. Now, even when you stabilize everything in the back of the truck, usually something falls over. But we try and get it set up so that if something falls over, no big damage is done. This time it wasn't really set up the way you would for a final trip. So I expect some things to have fallen down, although it really shouldn't be bad. It'll mostly be fluffy stuff. So fluffy stuff just means stuff's fallen down, but it's hard to get in here to see things. There we go. And slowly in case something flops out. Oh, not bad. It is exactly as I expected it to be. It looks messy, but hopefully nothing got broken. And there are a few things that need to be organized. So let's go bring you guys in with me, and we'll see what happens next. Whee! So I can tell you without looking at labels, this is the maid pavilion. These are the walls for the pavilion. This is some packing from a heater, and I am going to be removing that and figuring out what's going on with that, because Henry is still assessing the heater, and we may switch to a different heater that we have, but we have to be able to test it first, which means I have to see what we have it here. Now, as you can see, some stuff fell down. That's exactly what I expected it to, because this stuff wasn't stabilized. But most of the stuff is just exactly where it's supposed to be. There's a couple of things that have flopped around a little bit. I'll fix that, and we'll get it all together. So, here we are. This big brown thing over here is a bed. Actually, it's the mattress off of the bed. Water cube. The site that we'll be traveling to does not have potable water on site. They had a plumbing disaster last year, and so there is a boil water recommendation. They don't call it a recommendation, it's an order. In other words, don't drink the water, and be aware that even the showers will not be food safe. So I'm just going to shift a few things over that fell down, like the broom. Let's see if I can get the broom to go live up here. There we go. This is flipped over that way. I will make it flip the other way. Sometimes it's just a matter of a small change in orientation to make something more effective. There we go. Chair. Sign. Discuss with Henry what he wants to do for a kitchen tent. This is a tiny little tent. It is 6 by 4 and does not have walls. We used it last year at Penzic just to cover the stove. Worked really well. We usually use a much larger one at this event because there is space. But then you have a big thing set up too. So 6 of one, half dozen of the other. These are lights that we use for lighting the shop at night. They're electric, battery powered, and they are amazing. I'm very happy with them. They're extremely expensive. They're actually shop lights, but we know we have them for here if we were to ever need to work outside where it was not convenient to run an extension cord, things like that. So sometimes you make investments because in the long run it's going to pay off. Now this is a mattress that's rolled in half, wrapped in a plain trash. I need to do some work on that chair if possible. Now, whew. This is a double-sized mattress. I'm just literally cramming it up here so that I have walking space. I would never drive down the road like this because the first time we hit a bump, this would all fall down. But my goal is to get into this back area here. Because I have boxes back here. And I think I have gotten through everything back here to double check everything that's already in the boxes. But a quick glance will tell me if I am remembering that correctly or not. Let's see. I also need to look in these boxes. These boxes are bungeed to the wall. Henry wants me to see if we have any more small propane bottles. This is a storage, not storage, a display shelf. Let's see, what do we have here? These are all clamps. We have a tie-out. That's an important concept. One of the things we're going to have to deal with Rufus this year is that he is not accustomed to being on much of a lead in terms of being tied out. So he's doing way better about leashes and things, but I don't know if he's ever been staked out anywhere. My guess is maybe. And that's about as close as I can get to an answer. Okay, these are wood risers for when we have a lump in the ground to smooth things out. It's a tent repair kit, which is not supposed to be in here, but I'll ignore that for now. I do not see any spare. I see a cast iron pan. This is supposed to be part of the kitchen kit. I do not see any spare bottled propane, as in the kind that you small ones, you know.